You see, every time we want to start, when it gets to us talking to you guys, she must shall do something. You are using them to eat now. The whole of today was there for you to eat. And what is she eating? Few. Tiger nut. Using you people to eat tiger nut. As usual, I apologize on her behalf. And I'm saying, welcome, guys. Good evening. More, is it now that you should eat?
Sir, ma.
Anyways, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good the time of the day where you are.
How you doing? Well, sorry that I was eating this, and you know, tiger nut, when you eat it, it's still in your mouth. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. My name is Yetunde.
My name is Emmanuel.
For those who are new to this channel, welcome, hello, and to our subscribers, got you. If you just watch but you haven't subscribed, anyway, on this channel we like to talk about our experiences as a couple and just like share stories with you guys about things that we've seen or things that we've experienced ourselves. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And today,
my name is I'm meeting and welcoming you. Do you understand? Because it's not only her that can welcome people. I'm welcoming you too. And like she said, you should subscribe. So me, I'm saying now after you subscribe, just press that bell. There's one bell just under the subscription or the subscribe, whatever, so that you know when we upload videos. And yeah.
So today we are talking about things that the other person is better at than we are. So things that Emmanuel is better at. 5 things that Emmanuel is better at than me. I know what you guys are really thinking. And 5 things that he's better. Yeah, you know what I mean. Basically, vice versa.
How did you put it? We are talking about
things that the other person is better at than ourselves.
More. Why did you have to go and pass that place first? It's like you are going to.
I want to be like you.
It's like you are going to Ikeja from Maryland. You now want to pass through Yanopaja.
Because you like long journey talks as well, so I just thought
you are going to Lagos from Lagos. You now want to pass through Abuja to go to Lagos from Lagos. Anyways, basically, she has said it. And the whole essence of this is for us to appreciate each other better, and for marriage relationship generally it's supposed to be a partnership, you understand? So, and when you are in partnership with somebody, the person will always be better than you at something, and you also be better at in other things, you understand? So as opposed to you acknowledging what you're better than and trying to drag the person, you to be better at this, it's better for you to realize your weaknesses and acknowledge when the person is stronger than you and try to draw strength from them, if you understand what I'm saying.
Very nice. And in other words, celebrate each other's strengths. Wonderful.
So you already started. You are trying to say you are better than me than summarizing. You are better than me in summarizing. No, I'm shedding light. I'm on torchlight. I'm turning on torchlight in the areas you did not shed light on.
It's okay. Anyway.
I'm on torchlight in the dark areas. You did not shed light on. So you are trying to say that you are better than me in some. I am. It's okay. Today is going to be very interesting. Today is going to be very interesting.
Are you ready?
Ladies first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't mind this. This is not games day, babe. This is Emmanuel's friend, and I know his password. It's a big deal for some people. But my password questions. It's not a big deal.
So are you kind of like trying to pass a message across that in case you're watching this and you have Emmanuel's number and you have his WhatsApp, so I have his password. So if you want to send a message, you are sending message. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, actually. No. I'm saying nice. I wonder why it's a big deal to someone.
Yeah, she has my password. Everything that has password in my life, she knows the password. To my card, my bank, everything. So it makes life easier actually, but that would be another topic for another day.
All right. So number 1, I think you are better at giving than I am.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I do think that. I think you're very, very free to give. And I believe that I'm a giving person, but I think that you're even more giving. I think that since we've been married, I've learned a lot more about giving and how to just give even more. I think it's challenging me actually. So yeah.
I never realized that. I never thought of that. That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you should be better. You should come to my level of giving if you feel I'm better than you are giving. Yeah. But I think you are a giving person to anyhow. Anyway.
That was a backhanded.
No, it's not backhanding. Why I said that is the whole essence of this is for us to brush up. Do you understand? You feel me? But I don't think you're not a selfish person. I think you're a giving person. Yeah, I think you're a giving person, and I think it's relational. It's what's that English?
It depends, or it's relative.
It's relative. Do you understand? For example, see that thing in church that I wanted to give something. It now made me triple it. Yeah. So spiritually, we are, but maybe physical giving to people. That's maybe
Perhaps.
they understand.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
You already read, man. I know you have.
No, I didn't. No, it won't be fun if I read just. Man, I don't know what to say better than I'm just the best at everything. I don't know. Okay, so number one, you're tidier than me. So we mix.
120 billion%.
You're tidier and
120 billion.
yeah, you are. As a result, you are more organized than me.
120 billion%.
Yeah. And I know that I've realized that, and I had to apply that in my business too, to my calendars. Do you understand? Like, cause I'm a is it proactive they call it? I'm a do as it comes person. Do you get, like, do as you go? Do you understand? Like, so she's kind of
A planner.
better at planning somehow, because there are some, like, when it comes to creatives and everything, I'm better at planning than you. But in life, she's better at planning. You get, so it's better for me. It's better for my life when I let her handle my calendar. Do you understand? And she had been telling me since. So you know, sometimes, for example, even events. Oh wow, the sun is kissing us. It's not on your face today. It's better here because it was kind of burning. So yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, she's better with planning and everything, and it's better, like, it works better for my life, even in my business. Like when I get events, yeah, I put it on my calendar. My calendar will remind me, like, maybe on that day or a day to that day. But if I let her know, she will plan well for me. You know, ask what do you need to do and all that. She's better with planning, tidying, anything that, like. And I thank God. I married someone that is better than me in those areas. Even when it comes to being tidy, being neat in the room, clothes and all those stuff. Because if I had married somebody like me, the wedding would have been like a volcano, a volcanic eruption of mess.
Wow.
Volcanic
A
mess.
volcanic mess.
Oh wow.
Anyway.
So yeah, she's better than me in English. Yeah, we know. Is she? English teacher.
Number two. You're better at singing than me. Yeah, whatever. Just, yeah, one of those things.
That's not supposed to be a point. So, like,
It's something that you're better at doing, that's all.
no, something I'm better than, or something the other person is better than that you need to brush up on. You don't need to brush up on singing, whether you know how to sing or not. What does that have to do with
so
anything?
am I going to take the singing out then?
You got to take it. See the way I said you're better than me in English. I said it as a side comment. Although I even still need to brush up my English. I need you to brush up, but that's not really a major life issue.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
you're
I'm not
better at-
taking the singing.
So you're better at, I'll move on to my next one then. You're better at,
And when we talk about our better in planning and stuff, we remove creatives. When it comes to creatives, like all these our channel thing and everything, anything that has to do with the work and the planning, leave it.
whatever.
Yes.
Don't even try it. Don't mock me off. Anyway, you're better at romantic gestures.
So like I'm more romantic than you. Is that
Whatever.
what you're saying? I just want to
Don't
get
stretch
the,
it. I said
I want to get the
I
thing.
said what I said. Romantic gestures.
What does that mean?
Things that you do, the gestures that you make romantically.
So I'm more romantic
No,
than
that's
you.
not what it means. Just gestures.
Okay, explain.
Okay, so things that you would do in a more romantic setting, that you would sing songs for me. That's really nice.
So coming back to this something. Continue,
You
yeah.
make up songs for me. You would, buy me gifts and stuff like that. So, and you would surprise me with.
So in other words, like I'm more romantic.
What's number two for you?
Thank you. That was sweet of you. That was actually romantic of you to actually acknowledge that I'm more romantic than you. You get?
That's
Like,
not
did you see what I
said.
did there?
You need to listen, babes.
Oh, so I know the year. So as they put onions so similar no buyosi. So as they
move on to the next
they
one.
put sugar for my mouth, you they mess inside. Is that what
That's such a weird-
that's what the Yorubas are saying?
Vision.
I was going to kiss you, but I'm taking back my
Kiss me
kiss.
now.
Kiss Danny, Billy
Wow.
kiss. Yeah. So I really thought deep about this. Do you understand? Because more seriously, apart from the fact that I'm trying to pull your legs and psych you up and everything, these things are really actually deep. And all this I'm listening out of, I really respect you. Do you understand?
Same here.
Yeah. Don't, my sister, calm down. Calm down. Don't steal my words. Do you understand? Leave me alone. This is my turn. You feel me? Just free me. Do you understand? And for the sake of people watching, we didn't just personally me. I didn't just get here in a day. I don't know about you. I did because it takes a lot for you to actually admit all these things. Like, do you understand? It's like I said before on one of our videos that it's when you get married that you now realize that there were some things you were not mature in. This is one of those maturity. Do you understand? Yeah. Acknowledging, because even if you know that somebody is better than you at something, you always still want to look for a way out and everything. But over the years, I've anything she's better than me at, I will acknowledge and everything. And that's the essence of this whole thing. Do you understand?
Give me kisses.
I wanted to give you kisses that time. Until Cha come. You smell good. So yeah, I really, really respect you in all these fields, and I thank God. Do you understand? Because
I feel like we need to kiss more daily. Don't kiss more.
my sister, please, like, it's on you. Like, left to me. Okay. It's on you. Do you understand? So you need to sort out that. You get? You need to sort that out. We can do a full episode on kissing. Yeah, we can do a full episode. I'm all for that. So yeah, I just had to put that out. So I thank God for you. I respect you and everything. The way I've been saying this, it can't be like I don't get point. So my number 2, so that you understand where I'm coming from. It took a while, but in the full spectrum and full picture looking of things, I think you have a upper hand in parenting than me. And
deep.
And I highlighted like the main sides and everything. Not fully, I'm a good parent and everything. But when it comes to the good habits she has is because of your influence. Feromi is a good girl. She has a lot of good habits that me too, I'll be looking. Before I used to be like, wow, she brought this thing from heaven. Do you understand? But I have to. She's happy. She's dancing. I wish I could film. So she didn't hear waiting with the talk. So like I said, Feromi is a very, very good girl. She has some habits. And before I used to be like, man, she just brought them from heaven. But I now sat and thought of it, and I'm like, yeah, I give that to you. You know, in terms of habits, teaching her habits like reading, behaviors, language, vocabulary, you get, and this is where it comes that you are better than me in English and everything. So I just hand over that. If I reject it in Jesus' name, that Feromi will get my tongue or my vocabulary. Do you understand? So yeah, I give that to you. That aspect of parenting, and I need to learn from you. I'm trying to learn from you. It's not easy though, because it's easier to learn as a child than as an adult. You understand? You're more stubborn as an adult because this is what you've like maybe done or believed in most of your life and everything. So to unlearn and relearn is, but yeah, we need to do that. So that's it, number 2. And if you guys notice, sorry for all the plenty cuts. Hope there's no sun in your eyes. Our camera has some issues, so we have to be cutting at intervals, otherwise we'll lose our long recordings. So, but hopefully we'll sort it out. I'll go and change it. It's a new camera, but yeah, I need to go and change it. Okay, so yeah, number 3, yeah?
Yeah, it's my turn. Having realistic expectations. That one's a bit deep because I always used to feel like, I realized I can be a bit of an idealist, which doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but it's not always a good thing for every area in my life. And sometimes you might be thinking in your mind, like I get loads of ideas, and sometimes, let me be honest, I used to feel like he would put a pin in my ideas and I feel deflated. But when I then have the time to think on it, it's not that he's putting a pin in it, he's just trying to bring me back down to reality. That's not to say that you don't believe in my dreams, but it's like you need to take tangible steps in order to make these dreams happen. And he always kind of reins me back in. You know, I'm sometimes like a bit of a dreamer and less of a doer, and he's, you know, maybe that will be my next one. But yeah, but he really reins me in with that.
You've already said it, so it can't be your next one. Yeah, thanks. Why are you copying now? Please, calm down. Why are you trying to copy me? It's not an exam. This was just dancing ballet. My number 3 is a little bit relational with, it's a little bit related to you being tidy and everything, but it's something else. You are better at keeping the house running. You understand? I'm kind of more focused on getting money. Basically, let's just put it that way. You get. But what's the essence of getting money when the house is not in order? Do you understand? So, first off, left to myself, I won't have left that small space that I used to live. Do you understand? And I didn't know that we could stay, because where we're staying now is way better than where we used to stay and everything. And I think I'm boring another point through this, you get. So it's kind of related to what you even said. You help me build a big picture, and you help me see that it's actually achievable. You understand? I won't have seen, because living here now, I'm always like, how was I surviving in that place and everything? But then I didn't know that this was possible, that I could live here. But right now, this is we're even looking more than where we are right now and everything. So you help me because you yourself, your own story, basically, you in my life, basically, you're even like a big picture that was not. Yeah, like a big picture that naturally I won't have thought that I would be able to achieve. You understand? So you I should. So yeah, it's like you are one of the tools. You are a tool that God used to kind of make impossibility possible. Do you understand? That just came in. That was not the point, but they just brought it. Do you understand? So yeah, because when we were there, I thought, oh, life is all right here. From here, let's just think of building our house. But you kept on, so basically the summary is like you help me to be comfortable in my present state. You always try to help me see that we can be better and everything. It's not easy.
So help you to dream bigger.
Yeah, you help me to dream bigger. You help me to see that. But that was not the point, but it was a borrowed point. But basically, you help keep the house in order to, you know, like there's a difference when you're at home and when you're not at home. Do you understand? Like, left to me, all these cockroaches and everything, they have a right to, they are co-tenants. Nobody should really be disturbing them like that. Nobody should be disturbing them. Everybody should just, I'm not dirty. Do you understand? Dirty is not the word, but I'm a peaceful guy and I live in peace with except rats. Do you understand? But war gecko, I grew up to know war gecko as Omonile, like child of the owner of the house. So yeah, Omonile like a co-tenant. You know, cockroach was a normal phenomenon, not because the area is dirty, but sometimes maybe outside is wet, it just rained and they need a shelter. What? You know. So far they don't come to my abode. Like if they are just passing by, I just kind of like leave them and everything. But you help me. you have sure helped my life. You understand? So you are a homekeeper, not just making the house clean. Everything that concerns keeping the home, you know, making the house run. I give that to you.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know how I'm still going to learn, but I give that to you. Okay.
Kind of highlighting that point. I know some people might feel like, oh, but she's a wife. That's her job. You know, that's all well and good and everything. But I feel like it takes a lot for a man to acknowledge that what you are doing is actually work. I think a lot of people feel like, you know, it's not a big deal to run a house. I've never run a house before I got married, so it is a big deal. Like I'm not looking for constant accolades of something I need to be doing anyway, but it feels good to be acknowledged when you are putting your all into something.
And my point is, if you had been running the house on my level, I wouldn't have really complained. Do you understand? For example, like you don't have to be squeaky clean. You don't have to make sure everything is to the detail. Do you understand? But you do it anyways, and I see the difference. So if you just come and you're like, well, this guy's not even. For example, my food life now. If you just come and you're just cooking Indomie and noodles. I'm not mentioning Indomie. I like Indomie. Sha. If you come and you just make noodles and rice, do you understand? I won't have complained. Do you understand? But you take the extra step and you make me see you make me see the good life in food. That there's still there are things that is better. Do you understand? So yeah. So it's not even the fact that of which that's another conversation for another day. The whole thinking that the house job, chores, and everything is the roles is for the wives. Do you understand? So what if? Okay, I should stop it. What if at the point, maybe it's the money that is even coming in the house is like the wife that is really working and bringing the money. So is she now supposed to still be the one to come and? Yeah, it's not easy. I think it should be another topic for another day.
Yeah.
Let's discuss it for another day.
Leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one is you're better at producing content than I am. I know that's a lot for me to actually admit.
Are you serious? It's a lot for you to admit.
It is. Do you know why? Not because you're better, but because I like to think that I'm good. Probably because I've been a producer and I feel like I'm supposed to be better at, because I produced TV, but that's not always the case. And, I feel like, you really helped me creatively and just even try to, and there's times when I've not accepted your help because I was adamant that I should know what I need to do.
This one actually feels good to hear.
And it's a lot. Because it's taken me a lot to get to this point where it's like, wow, Umo Jamilo, because, I don't really, because, when it's something that you take pride in and it's your work, and then obviously marrying someone that is, you didn't even start off doing content on TV, it's like you did radio. So it's like, how is it that you're better than me? But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
To make you feel better at that, then let me add in one or two comments. The thing is, creativity, creatives, creating content and whatever you call it, that's been my whole life. Do you understand? The fact that you studied production or whatever in school does not really matter in the sense that you still do other stuff. You go to school, you study, you come back home, you do what you do at home. You're a firstborn, you have siblings to look after. You had life. I had life too, but this was like 90% of my life. This is what I grew up knowing. Do you understand? Schoolboy, I'm the last one in the house.
In your spare time,
do you understand? My spare time, I didn't used to go out to play. So this is like my life. Do you understand?
I get it.
And till I got married, when my mom died, this was everything I was doing, from being creating online at home for Instagram and YouTube back then, to going to work and creating. So this was my whole life till I met you and everything. So it's not necessarily because you are not good at what you do, but it's just because I spend more time and everything. Do you understand? So don't feel bad about that.
You want to change it?
But to add to it, thank you for finally like accepting and we see results and all that and everything, because
Absolutely.
that actually can be is it painful or annoying? Because there are some things I just see obvious, like, okay, if you do this will happen and everything, and but thank God.
No, she.
So now this next point is interesting because it's something that you used to be better than me at, and I kind of gained more strength. I gained strength from you, and I'm getting better at now.
I see, yeah.
I won't say I'm better than you or anything. You get. You used to be spiritually better than me. Do you understand? You used to wake up to pray, all that and everything. And I used to be more of a Sunday guy kind of thing and everything. Yeah, I sing. I'm a God boy and everything, but I got strength for personal quiet time and to pray more from you and everything. You wake up 4 a.m. and all that. You do videos and you pray a lot. And it's kind of almost like in Nigeria, people like kind of took it as the norm that your wife should pray more than you and everything. But it's something that I've been. It's a good jealousy I've had that. Oh yeah, I want to, because right now one of the things I really crave for is a relationship with God. I want to be palace with God and everything. So spiritually, I've been drawing strength from you, and I think I'm getting better and I'm getting there.
Really, I have to admit that it's actually an answered prayer, because it's something that I've prayed on and prayed about, because I've asked God to just kind of enable you to spiritually lead our family, because as much as, like you said, people expect that the wife will be more prayerful than the husband, the power in what I believe and in what I have witnessed, the power in a man being spiritually strong in his own home, it supersedes that of a woman. That's what I believe, because I believe you're the head of the house. So imagine, if you believe the person's the head of the house, shouldn't the head of the house not be more spiritually charged than those that he is, head over? Not that I would, relax because of it, but if anything, we're both spiritually charged. It can only, as in the,
iron sharpening iron,
it's just so I'm just really thankful to God. I'm thankful that, I've seen it, I've absolutely seen it, and I'm just always so grateful to God. Even when during my 4:30 prayers, shout out to Good Morning Holy Spirit on PWC. Please, if anyone wants to join PWC, please send me an email. Don't comment your number on here.
Yeah.
Send me an email with your name, your full name, and your telephone number.
Don't be dropping your numbers in the comment section.
Yeah, please be careful.
Internet streets are
they're not smiling. So send me your details, and I will forward it on, and you'll be added. So like I was saying, that with Good Morning Holy Spirit, we pray every day, 4:30 a.m. And even that's the grace of God that that's become a habit for me. The times when you join in, I'm always like, wow, like God is really good. Not that you're some sort of heathen, but it's just the fact that I don't need to nag you, and I don't need to nag you. Sometimes you feel like, you might feel like, but you could do this more. Everything is in time and processes, and prayer. I can never underestimate the power of prayer. So this is a testimony in itself.
And that's more of the reason we are doing this exercise, because it's better when you actually realize and acknowledge that your partner is, you see the areas that they are better than you at, and that you need to improve, and you just draw strength from them. It's easier that way than the other way around, like your partner nagging at you. You can't, you see this blah blah. So it's better. It's more of a self-responsibility thing for you to actually take responsibility for the fact that, okay, I need to do better here, and you are better than me. Okay, either draw strength from the person subconscious or knowingly to them by yourself, or ask for help on how they can help you and everything.
Absolutely.
On that, back to the vocabulary thing. This my vocab and my speaking English and everything. I didn't know how bad it was till we started this channel, because I write well. Do you understand? Yeah. And because over the years I've always been by myself, so I don't really get to talk much than when I'm performing. And most times when I perform, we crack jokes in pitching, except when I perform at weddings. And talking at weddings is almost, because when you MC weddings is almost like the same thing, and you just get creative at it. So talking while working is different, but talking one-on-one is when I get to watch our videos, and I'm like, sometimes I look like a stammer, it's as if I stammer,
you don't. Yeah, I know.
So I need help with this. This is my English. Jesus. Sometimes when I try to make a point, that's why it looks like I talk for long, because when I just do you know what is worse is the fact that because we don't really speak Yoruba again, I still look for the words in Yoruba. It's now almost as if I don't be talk.
Oh my God. No, but you're trying, and it's so funny. I never noticed this. I've never noticed.
It's this when I watch our videos when I see what I'm trying to say. When I try, it's not even hindsight I'm trying to say. Yeah. But when I play back and watch our videos, I'm like, Emmanuel, why are you talking like this?
Some of the backgrounds as well. I'm just like,
oh boy. Coming from somebody, I got A1 in English. So writing English and speaking English are two different things in life. Totally. And for me to be 3 years, well, thank God for this our channel, because we've been married for 3 years, and I'm still like this. I should have fed up. I should have fed off you since, and it's part of why I just like the way God designed my life. It's just like He puts everything around me for me to get better. He has given me an English teacher in His wife, and I still don't. Anyways, last point. Your point has finished.
No, I've got one more. Okay. So, that you are, this is something that really pushes me, that you are just a doer. Like, you just do things, you get it done. Like, sometimes I find it annoying, so I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes, you could be at 12 midnight and you'd be like, oh babe, this idea, I think we should do it. And sometimes, and I've got my headscarf on, and I'm just like, I'm tired. Even if it's at 9 o'clock, I'm like, I'm tired, I want to sleep. But, the times when I've just been like, okay, actually, let's just do it, it has really paid off. It has really paid off, and I'm trying. I'm someone that I do take my time, which isn't always good. But you just, as soon as you get the idea, you must execute. You have that I can procrastinate a lot, whereas you just execute. Even if you don't even have to think of it all the way through, like, but you execute it, and I can't think of a time that it's failed. You know, especially a good example is Faji Friday. When you first brought the idea, and I was just like, "What are you talking about? In what space of what time?" And you were like, "No, babe, you're discouraging me. It can work, and obviously."
To just buttress what you said, and to two major things that drive me, that makes it look like, oh yeah, I just go for it. It's like I told you, it's like my life. You know, creativity is my life and everything. So a lot of times and thank God, God has made me like I'm a channel from the raw material to the finished product. Like I can, whatever I picture in my mind, I can bring it out that way because I know how to do a lot of things I need to do. Like if I need to sing, if I need to produce, if I need to film, if I need to edit, I can do all those things and bring them out. So most times I'm already driven by that. Then another drive is I want the best for my family, so I'm always thinking of how, because I make money from all these things, some things I produce and everything. So most times I have to, I think of, okay, how do I keep this going? What do I need to do again? What do you understand? So it's also a drive out of love that yet today, baby must stop. Like I always put it, like, you know, like we things have to come in place, like we, you know. So that's how that works. So final point with me, yeah. I said final point. Final point. I went for jam lessons in final point in Dokbemu. Yeah, final points. Then like
school.
no. It's, you know, when you want to write jams, these special lesson centers.
Oh, okay.
What do they call them? Special jam lessons, yeah. You know, final point. I went. Anybody that went to final point, shout out to you. So last but not the least, you are selectively more relational with people. I was going to say you are more relational with people, but I now thought about it that, yeah, maybe before you married me, but I think I've rubbed off on you a lot. But selectively, you are still kind of more relational with people selectively.
Yeah.
Because you've gotten used to inner space like me too. Yeah, like you've gotten used to being in the shell, kind of like me. So you don't get relational with people unnecessarily. That's why I said selectively. But you still relate with people more than me.
I think I've always been like that. Because I consider myself as an ambivert, right? Someone that is both an introvert and an extrovert.
Yeah.
So like I can do small talk, but most time I don't want to. Like I like going out, but not necessarily seeing people. Like when I was younger, I would see people that I knew and I would hide. It was really bad. Like there was no reason. Like it's not like I didn't like them. I knew them and like we were cool, but I didn't want them to see me. Because I didn't want to have small talk.
Not, for example, me, I'm the kind of person that if you're my friend, you're my contact list, and even if we've not spoken for a while, if you want to talk to me about something, don't start with hi, how are you? How is family? How are you? Don't start with all those long. Go straight to the point. Do you understand? Like one time, one of my friends wrote all those long, and I knew that it's like. All protocols being observed. So I knew that the greeting had not ended. I knew if I responded to that greeting, more greetings will still come. So I was just like, okay, hey, nice. Please, what do you need? We'll go straight to the. And she took it kind of personal that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I had to explain. Do you understand? You know. But yeah, you have better relationally, if I can put it that way. Like because like one of the points I accrue to it is you have like more childhood friends that you get that stay together that are really good friends, and so you know how to keep in touch, family more and all that. And I keep in touch too, yeah, but she's way better.
So I'm more friendly.
That's not the way I would put it, but like
relational. Yeah,
I've been should I say loner for a long time, especially since my mom died and everything. So I got used to being by myself. So the fact that I don't call or check on you does not mean that you are not in my mind. We made that song, check on someone, they kill. That song was for me too. You get?
It's good. No, I see that you try, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm glad that you do make effort in that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's it, y'all.
Let's just round up. And I think we've been having like random moments. So people have been asking for us to bring back random moments. So here is a random moment. Enjoy.
Was just off limits that day. As in it pain me. You for even tell me that day, or you for message you and you get close by WhatsApp that message. To as in that day.
So see what I said. she's already knowing how to show love and everything, learning from her mom.
Makes me feel so special.
I'm not jealous, but
He's totally jealous. Whenever he sees it, he's like, honey.
whatever. Anyways, guys, it's been nice chatting with you today.
Thank you guys for watching.
Let us know what you think about today's topic. We like seeing your comments. Thank you so much for dropping
And try this with
comments.
your partner as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's therapeutic. It is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You see how firm he is laid up right now. You understand.
She's sending her first kneel down, raise up your hand punishment. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. What you did, was it good?